Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to Southern Yankee Beauty. This is quite the mug. This is like an old mug from, I think it was Target. I don't know, but it's huge and massive, and I have tea in it. Because I'm freezing, but good morning. We have a fun video today, one that is long overdue, so grab your favorite beverage this morning, or evening, or afternoon, whatever you want, and a snack, and let's get going. Okay, that's what my little Grayson does now. He goes, ah. All right, so we have a fun one today. Today we are going to be doing, I just got all my notes. We are going to be doing the new Danessa Myricks Lightworks 5. These are limited edition palettes. This one is stunning. I haven't opened it up yet, but the packaging is my favorite to date. And this one is called the I Am palette. So this is the outer box here. I'm hoping that the inside box has this beautiful on it. But before we look at this, let's take a look back at last year's and the years before. I never did do a review on this one, so that's coming. I think what I'd like to do is like a whole swatching video with all of these. This was last year's Lightwork 4 Transcendent, and it has this really pretty reflective purple. That's what the inside looks like. This one had some weird shades that people just didn't know how to use that are water activated. I have not used this palette, I don't believe. I may have swatched a shade or two in here. Maybe not, because everything's still in here. Papers and all. No, it doesn't look, well, yeah, it looks like I swatched one of them down here, one or two of them. 6 Sense and Trippy Eye, it looks like I swatched. So here is last year. So what people were frustrated with was these shades here. If you just do this, like nothing comes on your, well, you get a little bit on that one, but like nothing here. And you're not going to unless you water activate these. So I have a little water bottle that I have for painting, and that's what I would use for these. But then this bottom row and this top row are beautiful duochromes. So this is a $125 palette. I don't know if you can get these anymore, but she releases them once a year and then they're gone. They're not on her website, so I'm not sure. We will do a review on this. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see that, if you have this one, if you know anywhere you can get this one, please comment down below. The year before, let's put this one back. We had, and this I've used a lot. This was the Lightwork Volume 3 Infinite Light. This one had like 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlighters. And this one is a mess because I've used this a ton. So you've got these beautiful shades down here, and you've got some weird shades. Like these are like a creamy, that kind of stay wet shade. Some really stunning ones in here though. And just, I'll just give you, let me just show you Solar Rain, Spacesuit, Polaris, and let's go in with Martian. So let me just show you on my fingers. I have so here's some of my favorites. So from that, and I'll have to clean this off really quickly. There we go. Really fun, and those are really good ones for the fall too, for right now time. I have a big old towel here to clean off, so we can do this new one. But, and that one again, those are, you know, that's the 3rd and the 4th volume, and then we have the 5th. So this one is still available on the website. So let's open it up and let's hope that the inside palette looks the same. To give you a couple of details while I'm opening this, this is a, retails for $125, has a 12-month shelf life, does have the same front, we love that, has 18 shades in here, so this is quite the value. This one here, these here are, this is Strawberry Moon. I've used this in videos. These are like a real powdery highlighter. They're different highlighters, and they've got, one has a blue shift, a green shift, a pink shift, and green, blue, pink, and golden. So I'll just show them to you. Might as well, right? Might as well. So you can see the different shifts. These are kind of like a sparkly highlighter. You can use them as a topper on your eye, but they're a little powdery. They are pretty blended in to the face though. Maybe we'll use one today on today's look. We'll see. So this one has something different. I wonder if it's like a special because these don't have that. These other ones don't have this like raised like thing on the top. I wonder fancy. It just says Danessa Beauty, Lightworks Volume 5 IM, palette and illumination, eye and face palette, pigments, illuminators, and something in French. Okay, so they have, let's show you the layout and everything of this. And this is my first look. I haven't opened this, as you can see. I'm gonna leave this up here. Oops, paper just fell, so you can see. I'm gonna bring you in. I'm gonna show you how this layout of this is done. Okay, so she's got rows across here. This first row, hold on, is called Soft Energy. And these are ethereal, dazzling shades, very light, and they are going to be your topper shades. Your middle one here is Bold Energy. These are statement-making, life-shifting shades across here, and you can see you have 2 per pan, and the pans are bigger. And then at the bottom, you have Grounding Energy, and this is Grounding, Glimmery, Earthy shades, okay? Now, you also have it laid out that you can go down here and make a look here going like this way or down. Same, come on paper, stay up on my lap. Same thing here, you can go down here, which this might be the look, something in this realm, what I do today, just because of what I'm wearing. But we'll do a couple looks. So again, you can go this way, here, here, up if you want pink purple, you can go this way, or all green. And I've seen some people do the greens and they're gorgeous. In my opinion, this is not really a standalone. These are all very special shades. You do have a couple shades down here that are more just a metallic that you could use to blend. I am going to use probably the Retro palette by Natasha Denona to complete my looks, just to have a base because I like that. But regardless, we're gonna make some fun looks and play with these beautiful shades. Now, in addition to these gorgeous shades, there are 7 different finishes in here. You've got a Heavenly Halo finish, a Fusion Flake, Whipped Power Shifters, Silk Pressed Shifters, Suede Shimmers, Molten Metal, and Cushion Chrome. So those are the different types, and I'll tell you as we swatch them what they are. I actually have them all written out here. So we're gonna, give me a minute, I'm gonna clean my fingers, so we'll be right back. We'll start our swatch party. Okay friends, starting on the Soft Energy row, first we have Resilience, then we have Radiant, which looks gorgeous, Centered, a little dry and flaky that one. Those two look very similar also. Look, you can see the flake on it. Then we have Protected, which has a beautiful pinky purple shift. Can you see that? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what the formula is. So these first two is Heavenly Halo. This is Resilience. That's a Heavenly Halo shift. Remember, these are topper shades. This next one, Radiance, is also a Heavenly Halo. Oh, wow, so beautiful. And then this flakier one here is Fusion Flake Formula. Makes complete sense, don't you think? Let's see what the color difference is between these two. Okay, this one's gonna be a little messy. You gotta kind of press those flakes in. But when you do, very, very pretty. So this to me is more of an orange tangerine, and this is more of a goldy color, gold champagne. And you can see the shifting happening more on that one. And then our last one here, this is Protected. This is Heavenly Halo. And I always have a hard time because my pinky is so little. But you can, I think you can see that. Ooh, look at that. Those shifts, so pretty. So pretty. All right, and look at how much is still on my fingers. All right, so clean up, and let's do the next row. Okay, next up, we are going into Evolving. This gorgeous green feels beautiful. Then we have Strong and Brave, and on my tiny one, Fierce. Hopefully, ooh, Fierce looks fierce, so hopefully I can get those going. All right, so this shade here is Evolving, and this is a Heavenly Halo. And a beautiful light sagey green. Then we have this next one here, Strong. This is a silk pressed shifter. Very creamy, very nice. You can see how pretty. Then we have, it looks like I might have got a little bit of that dark blue on there. This one is called Brave, and this is also a silk pressed shifter. Yeah, let me redo that one. Oh, you can see it better there. And then finally, we've got this one, which is Fierce. This is a whipped powder shifter. And you can really see that shift of that color in this one. So there are your first 8. Okay, also just I darkened that one up a little bit because my pinky's just so tiny. Okay, next we're going into Fearless, Loved, Healed, and Inspiring. Here they are. Sometimes on the finger pads you can see the shifts a little bit better, so, and I'll tell you what we have going on. Fearless, and this is a whipped powder shifter. Ooh, that's pretty, huh? And then this one here is Loved, and this is a silk pressed shifter. Ooh, gorgeous. Also very, very pretty. Really gorgeous. Then we have this purple shade, Healed, and this is also a silk pressed shifter shade. I'm having issues with my paper because I have a whole notebook instead of just ripping a page out. Give me a minute. And now you have Inspiring, and this one is a whipped powder shifter. There we are. These are so beautiful. This one to me looks like it's definitely, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a multi-chrome, and you can definitely do that all over the eye and just have a fall look just alone, all by itself right there. All right, let's keep going. All right, next up we have Abundant, Invincible. Oh, it's a little dry feeling. Unstoppable, looks pretty, Powerful. Ooh, look. Oh, those look fun. Look, that's another like flaky one. Okay, so this one is Abundant. This one is a whipped powder shifter. I'm running out of room. Okay, then we have this one. This is a different formula. This is Invincible, and this is a molten metal, and this is the only metal like it, but like I said, this one was very flaky, as so is that one that we did, or this one, this one was flaky, and you have to kind of press the flakes out, and you can see it picked up a lot. It felt dry, but it picked up so much. Oh yeah, okay, so you got to press this in. I think I didn't know it was going to pick up so much. I would be careful with this one because I don't think you need to pick up, like really rub it in the pan, because just one flake's going to probably go pretty far. All right, and then this one here is Unstoppable. Unstoppable is a suede shimmer. So this is not a duochrome, this is just like metallic. With like really pretty reflex. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves up here, and we have to go to another one. This one's a special one. This is Powerful, and this is a cushion chrome, and which is a multi-chrome as well, and this is the only one in the palette like this. Of course, it's on my pinky. My worst one to swatch for you. But look. I mean, you saw it kind of pulled green, red, purple, blackberry. Stunningness. And that just keeps going. That is so pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. We only have Unbreakable and Enough, and both of those are suede shimmers. They're not going to have, that's a little messy to clean up. But these are not going to have multi-chromes in them, so they're just going to have shimmer. So let's do Unbreakable and Enough right here. Wow, beautiful holiday shades right here. And these are just suede shimmers. Right on the elbow. This green. All right. There are all of our shades. Absolutely still have more flakes right here to press in. But so pretty. You can see the toppers definitely are softer and more ethereal. So if you're going for a lighter look on the skin, then if you want to deepen it up, oh, can you just see that? Oh, for fall. Just all over the lid. Gorgeous. I don't even know what we're going to do. I'm going to wash up, and we're going to do 2 looks. I'm sitting on my Wannable box because I've got I've got to do Wannable next, and I just like crushed the box. It's perfect height now, my fat booty. All right, to get started, we're going into the Natasha Noto Retro Glam palette, and we're gonna just put a base down. The first eye look I think I'm going to do, I'm gonna go and do, I think, well, we have greens in here and we have pinks. We can do a green, pink base. And then I think if we have time, I'll do a final look, which will be the one I wear, because I do want to wear that Fearless or Fierce shade that looks like all over the eye. Let's start with the green. So let's just do a fluffy green, and I'm going to go real light into fringe here. And we're going to bring you friends in, and we're just going to lace down. I just think that you're going to have to use another palette for this to get yourself started. You don't have to. You could use the Suede Shimmer formula, which is just like sparkly, and you could go in pretty lightly with that and probably lay it down. So we're actually going to use all of the 3 different green shades, but I do like this to have like sort of a softer edge than I think you'll get if you don't pop out of the palette. So what I'm talking about is you could go in with this shade Enough right here, and I'm gonna stay with the same because I don't want a super heavy of this. There's a lot on there, so it might be heavy. Let's see, well, we're gonna pop this for the darkening up in the outer corner, because this is one of the Suede formulas. It does have shine to it. I'm going to pull it over because we're going to let those other greens blend right over the top of this. So that is quite beautiful just on its own. And now there's not a shift in this shade. This is just one of the, like a true metallic, but wow, very, very beautiful, right? Okay, so with Abundant, I'm going to use my finger, I think. Well, maybe I'll use a flat brush. Let's use a flat brush. So we're going in next to Abundant. We're going to go right up the row. We just used enough Abundant, and then we're going to use Evolving. So I love these names because they're so positive, abundant, inspiring, evolving, protected, loved, healed. Beautiful, beautiful message that she is sending through this palette. I love when companies do this kind of stuff instead of doing like the perverted stuff that like Toofaced does. I don't like some of their names. I'm probably just getting old, but this one is one of the bold energy shades, so you're going to get a lot more impact here by using this shade. This is a gorgeous shade. Oh, okay. That picked up beautifully. I don't know if I'm going to get more with my finger, but I am going to try. I mean, I think it gave the same because I picked it up pretty heavy on this like flat shaped brush. I'm going to clean that and go into Evolving. That's the more ethereal topper shade next. This is going to be a beautiful look though. So Evolving. It's going to be lighter. I do want a little finger. Oh, you can see it there. You can see it. And I'll go in different lights too. I'll go outside. After we're done, we'll take some pictures and get some different. Oh, well, that's pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I do want to just take a little brush like this and sort of clean it up a little. I probably didn't bring the right one out, but we can probably use the tip of this. So if you go in and you just use the tip like this, you can kind of take this shade and clean it up and give yourself a little bit of a nice little faux cut crease here. And just make it gorgeous. I mean, gosh, that's sparkling like a beautiful gem. Okay, so on the bottom of my lid, I'm going to go back in with the Natasha Denona fringe shade that we used to lay down. I think it'll also help the shimmers stick a little to it better. Not that they're not sticking while they're doing insanely beautiful. But, and you can take the same fringe shade now and just sort of very lightly right up at the edges just to soften right there. Look at how beautiful this plays with this palette. Stunning. You guys are going to want both these palettes by the time we're done with this. Okay, now I'm going to take this one. This is like, I don't know what kind of brush this is, but this to me works really well for the bottom. So on the bottom, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go into Unbreakable. at the bottom. This is when I think those the shade shifter thing. And we're going to actually put that, the suede shift, I think, right in here. We're going to give it a little pop of color. And I'm just doing this because I can't use all the shades in the palette, but I want to. And I want you to see as many as you can. Oh, that's pretty. That looks like a plum on the bottom. Now, this one doesn't have like much of a shift, but oh, gorgeous. Okay, now I still want more, so I'm going to go back in with Abundant in the middle here and marry those two up. And, you know, this one is a shifter, so you don't want to mix too many shifting shades together because you won't see the shift then. All right. No, we didn't. I'm going to go into Protected, which I'm going to put on the bottom here. This has a little purple because I figure it'll pull that plum right from here. I'm going to darken that up, and we're going to put that on the inner corner as well. Sorry, my puppy just sneezed. I'm going to come up a little. And I'm also going to take this guy right here. And just that'll tie in the purpley shade that we added into this gorgeous green look and give us a little, that's like a heavenly look. So beautiful. And I think it's appropriately named Protected because our Lord and our angels are protecting us. All right, so friends, I'm gonna go back in with that plum shade because I lost a little bit of it. Unbreakable down here, that burgundy. I want to deepen that back up. Oh, I just love it. And then same thing, I am just gonna lightly run Fringe, that shade just at the bottom a little bit, just to tie it all back in together because I lost a lot of it, didn't come down deep far enough. And same thing, just going over the edges of everything we did. There we go. This is why I don't wear gloss. All right, I'm just gonna wipe my mouth off. We're gonna do the lips at the end because they're getting on my nerves. And there's our first look. What do you think? I think it's very pretty. And when you look at it from different angles, you're going to see different shifts. We're going to do that in the light, though. I'll shift once I have them both done. I'll do a little video in the light to show you the different shifts. But so pretty. Okay, so pretty. So we're going to put mascara and all that on in a minute. But let's keep moving. Let's go on to the next one. Let's see what we want to do. I think we're going to go into a blue, the blue, which I don't normally do blues, but so to start with that, I'm going to go into Faye. I'm going to start with a brown shade here and just lay it down. This is sort of like a neutrally, I don't know why I picked this as the wrong brush. I should have got my fluffy brush. I wasn't thinking, but that's fine. I also went up too high there because I have the wrong brush. So we're going to lay this down and we're going to do an icy blue silver, which I am excited to see what that turns out to be like. And we're going to follow it like she's recommending. She recommends that you, now I'm going into Lucy here and I'm just going to blend Lucy, use Lucy to blend this out a little bit. This. She recommends you going up and down in those rows, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, now into Danessa. We are going to start with Strong in the outer corner, right? I think so. I think so. That's a nice dark shade, and we're going to put that in the outer corner. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And bold. And very silky. Ooh, look at that. That's really gorgeous, friends. That is really a gorgeous shade. Aren't these shades fun? Oh, they're so fun. Okay, and that was just with my finger, like that was just with a brush, and it got that much pigment on it. So gorgeous. All right, so now I'm going to go into Resilient, which is this one right here. This is the ethereal one. We're going to meet it in the middle with one of the flakier shades, and we'll put a little silver. But right now we're going to put this beautiful, and we're going to come up over this shade. Okay, just like that. We're going to come right up over it. And they marry nicely together. They marry really nice. So this is a little bit, you know, you can see a little bit of the flakes coming up, and that's fine. I just have you guys so zoomed in. Now back in with a dark shade, because I want to make sure you don't lose that vibrance of that shade, which we did a little bit. Oh, okay. Now in the middle, you could see now I don't have them. I could make those mesh just like I did, but now I'm going to go in with Invincible right here. This is a silver. And this is the flake. So I'm just going to take the silver and I'm just going to like tap it right in the middle just to give us maybe I use my finger here, a little bit of a highlight and light right there. And also it blends those two shades absolutely beautifully. Almost. Oh, there's the flake. You're going to have to press that flake into your lid. And look, it makes a huge mess. So use these shades after you've already done, or I mean, do your eyes first is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so a little bit messy. A lot of it messy, honestly. So now we have this little bit of a mess here. So what are we going to do with that? We're going to take a fluffy brush, a small one. And we're going to blend it out, and then I'll clean up the bottom here a second. So, and we're also going to go back over with our brown shade here in a minute, and we'll fluff that out with our Natasha Denona shade too. So I just blended that out, going back in with Natasha. I'm going back into Lucy, which is this shade, and I'm just going to come up in here and blend it so we get a soft look. Just like that. Now, a lot of times when I do this, it takes me, I go back and forth, but, and we are doing that a little bit because right here, I want that dark shade there still. This is like a Snow Queen look. All right, let's do the bottom. All right, for the bottom, I'm going into Healed because I want to use as many colors as I can. So this is a purple. Purple and blue, I think, look good together. I have to put some concealer down there. And then I could put Brave, but Brave is also like super flaky right here, and I don't know how it's going to work. And we'll try it. Yeah, you can see what a mess these make. All right, I'm going to use Protected, our pretty heavenly shade Protected here again up at the thing. And then I'm going to go away from you a minute, clean up, and put some mascara, all that fun stuff, liner, concealer, all of that. On the bottom of this one, do I want to go on the bottom here with a little bit of a different color from here? I'm going to use Belle, which is like a mauve shade, and I'm just going to put that on the bottom. I'm cleaning it all up with concealer and all that, so I don't really care if it has a little bit of a mess. Okay, there is our blue purple-y-ish look. Blend right there a little bit, mix that. There we go. I'll be right back. Both eyes will be finished along with the face. Hold on. Okay, friends, I'm going to zoom in and show you the eyes in just a second, but I thought it would be fun to coordinate the highlight with the color. So we have Spring Equinox in here, which is green. This is in the palette from 2 years ago. Let's go ahead and, I have a little highlight, but let's go ahead and put the green on so you can see, just in case you have this, I want you to be able to see what you can do here. And it gives a beautiful green shift. Can you imagine this if you're wearing like a green sparkly sequin outfit? How beautiful. So here is the first look. Let me see if I can cover this one up better so you can really focus. And you can see the shifting, hopefully. I don't know because now my eyes closed so I can't see. That's so pretty. Gorgeous, my darlings, gorgeous. Now we're gonna go into, since this one was blue, we have Blue Moon, which is right here. And I'm gonna use the other side of the brush. This one's got a pretty powerful shift, I believe, if I remember. Oh yeah, okay. I'm kind of putting it close to the eye here. And, whoa, that's strong. Be careful with this one if you have it. I'm gonna go over it a little bit, take some of that off. But there is the blue shifter. Okay, so let's zoom in on the side. And here is the blue, oops, the blue shifty eye. Which one is your favorite? I'm feeling them both. I like them both. Believe it or not, I'm not like normally, you guys know this about me if you've watched my channel, I don't normally wear blue. But the blue paired with the purple and the icy shades we used is so winter and stunning. I mean, oh, look at, so here they are together. And I used Ardell wispy lashes. I don't know why this one's up and this one's not. It's just being stupid. I don't know. Oh, because I put this one on wrong? That's all right. It's coming off in a second anyway because I'm going to take it off. I'm thinking we should do my final look too. Don't you think? Give you guys a bonus. Should we do the bonus look? I think we kind of should. And I way overlined my lips. I didn't mean to. I just went crazy. I don't know. Anyway, it's all coming off. I'm going to start over and we are going to do a final look. I'm just going to take some photos first so I can get some up close photos and different lights for you. And then we'll take it from there. I have a gloss. I could put that on now since I'm going to be redoing everything. Maybe the gloss will help with how much I overlined my lips. I didn't mean to go so crazy. I just went nuts. I look like I got like a filter, like fake lips on, and I don't. I just have overdrawn lips because you guys know my lips are like the thinnest little things you've ever seen. I used this, by the way, is what I used, and then on the liners where I went crazy. And I think why I went over is I use this first. I normally don't do that. Normally I line first and then this. So when we do it next, we're gonna do it. I still want to overline a little bit, not this much. This is I Need a Nude in Julia. Love it. This is, and these liners are really good. They last for a very good long part of the day. It's one of my favorites. This combo has been my go-to this fall. So the melted sugar cookie, I think it is, sugar cookie Julia from Natasha Nona, and this one is Sydney Grace in the shade Alice. So, all right, I'll take some photos for you guys with my big oversized lips. And yeah, these are beautiful. I can't wait to hear which one you like better. I'm not sure. I don't know. Also in the waterline, I don't know how well you can see this, but in this waterline shows up more. This one is, I had these two. This one is the metallic shade. Came out a little bit, but you can really, this one shows more. You can see this beautiful metallic purple. And this one, I really like that one. This one, because we have the darker shade, I tried to put in here, but this one just doesn't pull the color as much as the other one does. I mean, it's there. You really got to press it in. So it doesn't show as much, but that's what I did. I did the two purples in the bottom. All right, let's get this off. I'll be right back and we'll do our final look.
Would you even be with me if it's so out of your way? Would you spend your time with me, building a life every day? I could be everything you wanted, I don't mind. you're told in your mind when you're standing